Alright. Yesterday, late at night, I was streaming a different Atlus game that wasn't this. But before that point, there was a Nintendo Direct. It was June 18th, now it's June 19th. And the Nintendo Direct kind of ended up adding a whole bunch more things to my game schedule. And more things that I want to do before other things come out. So my game schedule just kind of got even crazier than it already is. But I've been making amazing progress on Unicorn Overlord. So I was like, you know what? I want to do some late night chilling with this tonight. And I can probably continue making a whole bunch of progress here. I did redo my squads again. And I'm starting to feel pretty confident here with how strong some of these squads are. So to just go through them really quickly here. I have a similar thing going on here that I did before, what with the whole Elaine plus another Great Knight that's here with them to buff one another. I decided to have one of my Sainted Knights in here. I almost called them whatever the pre-promoted class name was, and my brain was struggling to remember what it was, so I kind of stumbled for a hot second there. Here, I'll turn off my camera to show like the full thingamabob that I've got going on there. So, yeah, the buffs will spread around here. Miriam is the one with a bit higher attack than Monica. Monica's a bit more defensive, but she's got Guardian as a growth type as well to help guard, so I mean, like, her guard rate 42%, not half bad. They're all in the 40s here, it seems like. So yeah, my row of Cavaliers. I did make sure to get some characters up to level 30 with books that were pretty close. Like, I don't think Elaine had Spinning Edge last time, so I got him up to that, and now he'll be doing that, which will attack a whole row, which is going to be amazing. So basically, like, a row of Cavaliers to do row things, column things, single target things / support, and then just pursuit and damage is basically all that's going on here. It's just Dudos to follow up and murderize guys is all that's really going on here. So relatively simple thing, just something that I felt like would be good to support Elaine and allow him to kind of clean things up here as well, like he should be able to, and not be one of my squads that kind of sweeps the entire board, like most of these now are. This whole row is basically my board sweepers now. Yeah, all the way across. They are all about hitting everyone in the enemy team is the way that I designed them. So what's going on here is, once again, this is like the gold team as well. They have a whole bunch of golden eggs. They are going to get a whole bunch of extra gold. So this is gonna be my go-to squad most of the time to help me farming stuff. So hello, Carvia. How's it going today? Yippee! I still highly recommend this game, Carvia. Also, I'm completely breaking it now. So, I do kind of want to challenge some higher level things, which, also, my camera's off just because I'm showing, like, the stats and things here. Like, if you're just hopping into the stream, it might seem kind of strange that it's off here. But if I challenge higher level foes, what if they absolutely wreck me? That doesn't matter if I act first. Activates at the start of battle, grants the user max initiative for their next action, so I'll like cast first, but I get minus 50% crit rate. That will be immediately cured, so no more negative crit rate because an ally is debuffed, and that removes debuffs from an ally, so no more of that. And then we start charging up Trinity Rain, which is going to be a charge attack, so it's going to take 2 turns to go off, but that counts as an active skill being used. So that's going to activate Quick Impetus here, activates after an ally uses an active skill, allow an ally to act again. So that immediately goes off. And then Sorcerer's Connection goes off, grants an ally plus 50% magic attack, grants the user minus 50% magic attack. So that is going to immediately go off and give an extra 50% magic attack to this that hits everybody 3 times. And it is just kind of great here. And then it's just like, hey, here's a means to get more gold. Here's a pursuit that I can do, and then I have a flyer in here just in case I want to switch to the leader and just fly over is essentially what's going on here. And then like a whole finish off foes with execution here is the idea. That's what's essentially going on in this squad. Yeah, so my goal is now breaking this game. So that sweeps the board. This one sweeps the board as well, but it's not a guaranteed go first. Like, I don't have anything that guarantees that I'm going to act before the enemies act, but I'm doing everything to make sure that I do here. So Unifi is the one to try and just delete everyone here with Glacial Rain, attacks all enemies, inflicts freeze. So her initiative, I boosted up a whole bunch so that she gets to act earlier. This is essentially like a Fire Emblem speed here where, I guess maybe not quite, because that affects how many times you attack. It's basically like what affects the turn order in this game here. So I have plus 15 initiative to make sure that I'm going earlier. Gilbert, he's going to, at the start of battle, activate Rapid Order, which grants all allies plus 20 initiative. So we all have like plus 20 here, so that's really 63 initiative. But someone with higher initiative here is Ridiel, so she actually gets to act first. So she's going to do Mystic Unfurl, which will add magic damage to an ally's attack, which will just go to the person with highest accuracy, which is going to be Unifi. So first Gilbert is going to go, give everyone Rapid Order. There's a very slim chance that somebody acts before we do. I have toughness here just in case someone like tries to wreck Gilbert immediately, so they don't actually wreck him, or someone comes in with like a hastened strike that acts first. So he's gonna kind of cover for them. Same with Bruno here, and is also on cleanup duty. So add magic to an ally's attacks. Then Unifi is gonna start charging up Glacial Rain since it's a charge attack. And then we're going to quick impetus here so that she gets to act immediately. So then that starts going off. Then she acts Eagle Eye to make her next attack a true strike. So this whole 80% accuracy doesn't matter. It's all going to land. And then, because the ally used an active skill, we are going to have Inspiration now proc. Grants an ally plus 30% attack, plus 50 critical damage, and minus 50 accuracy for their next attack. It's a true strike. Who cares about minus 50 accuracy? So we just get a buff completely for free. Oh, and also, like, after we act and give that Mystic Unfurl, we make the back row even faster just to make sure that Unifi's getting that off, like, really, really soon. So this one isn't, like, guaranteed going first, but good luck outspeeding this squad. Good luck with that. It's probably not happening here. And then Bruno is here on cleanup duty, and then a little bit of healing at the end, just in case this squad somehow takes damage. You're on support for quick impetus plus cleanup duty, and you're just here to be giving us a whole bunch of extra speed and then doing this later. You're not going to be getting off offensive order before Unifi acts, but that's fine. This squad here isn't quite done yet. I did find out from online that apparently when you clear Bastorius, you get an item that'll like insta-charge a charged attack. So I'll give that to Hilda later so that she can insta-charge Dragoon Dive. Otherwise, this squad is a little bit underwhelming right now, but so it's probably my weakest squad right now, but it'll get better later. So I put Chloe here to make that Dragoon Dive like a guaranteed crit. So that should be pretty nice. Cleanup duty is what's going on here. Being able to be a dodge tank plus cleanup duty. Being able to be a physical tank. Probably not cleanup duty, just like tank. I had to put people someplace. And then this squad here, I assigned Morard. Because Grand Smash here, attack all enemies plus 50 potency if the user is at 100% HP. Because last stream, we got the item here, Lips Ring, hasten action, activates at the start of battle, grants an ally max initiative for their next action. So basically, it guarantees that another one of your allies is going to be acting first. So I do that on Morard. I have it select him by being the person with the lowest initiative, because his initiative, it's 0 there. Like, he's a slow lad, especially because I gave him the Giant's Great Axe that hits really hard, but it reduces his initiative. But who cares? Because we're making him go first with this. So then he goes ahead and does Grand Smash here. This isn't even a charge thing. He just goes for it. That doesn't necessarily have the best accuracy, what with 80% hit rate. So I give him the Sniper's Lens, so he's just gonna make that a true strike. And before he attacks, because Elven Fencers can use tomes, I just gave Athelion here Frostband Tome, so it's going to add magic damage to his attack. And it's going to freeze everybody, so everyone on the opponent's side is going to get frozen if they're not flying. And then tanks plus cleanup duty and yada yada. Like, this squad won't be able to clean up quite as well as Yana's or Unifi's, so like, I kind of need to tank things out here a little bit better. So I guess a little bit more defensive in that sense. I edited this squad. It still works basically the same as it did before. I have Travis in here now to use Shadow Bite to afflict foes with blindness, because that will affect Death Spin here, attack a row of enemies, inflict stun. It'll double its potency, another plus 75 if the target is afflicted when attacking a whole row. And we're about to blind a whole row at the beginning of battle pretty much because his initiative is so high. So a whole row will be blinded, and a whole row will be stunned. I gave the Thunderbrand Tome here, rather than the Frost Tome like it was before, so this is just going to, like, stun a row. So she's going to stun the back row, he's going to blind the front row, so nobody on the opponent's side will even be able to do anything meaningful for a good while unless they cure the blindness immediately. And then Berengaria is just in charge of cleaning up from there, essentially. Monica for a little bit of support where we need it, plus potential doing magic attacks if we really need to, or just other individual attacks, and then Raelnor for the support of doing that, plus the fact that we can also hit Rose and do different things like this, is essentially what's going on. So, I haven't actually tested out this squad yet. This squad is the exact same, but I swapped out Travis and put in Gamel here, who is just filling the exact same row, but this essentially works exactly the same. This, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I wanted to do something interesting here. I wanted to do a poison squad. I was thinking about using my, where is it? This, where attack a column of enemies and inflicts poison will inflict death blow versus poison targets. So if you hit someone with this who's poisoned, it just instantly kills them. But it takes 3 AP to use this when I only have 2 by default. And it minuses 1 of my AP and like halves my HP as well. So it sounds like it's more effort than it's worth, but there is still another poison-based thing that might be cool to go for. What with my Poison Burst staff here. Activates at the end of battle, attack a single enemy with magic, hits all enemies if the target is poisoned. Why don't I have this set to combatant status? Someone that's poisoned. If there isn't someone that's poisoned, then just do it on somebody. I guess the person with like the highest HP. I don't care. Something like that. There we go. I don't know why I didn't have that set up before. So I have a bunch of allies in the front here that can inflict poison. So Dinah, I've maxed out her AP by giving her a Carnelian Spear and a Carnelian Pendant to add +2, so that she can just use Venom Thrust twice to inflict poison to a whole row. And then Liza, while she could do Heavy Bolt and do a whole bunch of damage from the front, I want her to do Toxic Bolt and just get a whole bunch of poison around. Because if Auk or however they pronounce it, I think they pronounce it Auk in this game, can just Poison Burst hit everybody because there's someone still alive at the end who's poisoned, then great. And rather than having Selvi in here, I still have someone that can Familiar's Choker, what with my Elven Archer here. So his magic attack is going to be plus 50% for a couple attacks here. He'll use Thunderous Strike to attack a row of enemies with magic. And then he'll use Concentrate to grant himself another AP. So he'll use 2, he'll be down to 1, but then he'll bring himself back up to 2. So he gets to use Thunderous Strike twice, so he attacks Rose twice, is what's going on here. And if there's still guys alive at the end of battle, hopefully they're poisoned, and then we'll just Poison Burst attack everybody. And our Dudo's inflicting poison, we have Physical Tank here and Dodge Tank here. I don't have anyone that can just send out a heal just like that. My heals are like, someone got hit, let's activate Curing Heal. I've been healed, let's heal everybody. I can heal people at the end of battle, and if their HP is less than 50%, then use Aid Cover. Otherwise, I do want to use Quick Reload for maybe a little bit more damage. But use Aid Cover if someone's about to get hit while their HP is a little bit low. And if that happens to be on Galadmir here, then she'll heal everybody. And if we use Medical Aid with priority on the back row, so that a heal hopefully goes on to Galadmir, so that then she activates Selfless Heal and heals everybody as a result, then great! I wasn't entirely sure where to put Rosalind. I just put her here. She needed to be in a squad that didn't have any other activates at the start of battle effects, because you can only have 1 activates at the start of battle skill in each party. And this one didn't really have any other important ones going on. I could have had Pure Field on, but like, that's not as good as this anyway. So I just slapped her in this squad for, hey, here's a little bit of extra damage, and let's just do this once and then hit everybody. So there's a good chance this squad will just clean up before we even get to the end, but if somehow someone is standing, Poison Burst will hopefully clean up the rest. That's basically what I have going on in this squad. Then over here, this is the capitalize on debuffing foes. I had got Sandstorm recently here. The staff inflicts blindness on all enemies, which is insane, but that means you won't have any AP to use any of these, but all enemies will miss like the first thing that they do, assuming they can't remove their blindness. That seems kind of crazy. I also wanted to have a squad that had Ramona as the leader, considering healing assists, plus flying, plus night walk, all these amazing leader effects. So she's here for support. In the front, I have Albin and Virginia. Usually I would have Albin in the back, but considering we are debuffing at the beginning of battle with Curse Swamp to kind of screw the enemies over a little bit, that's not the... I'm stumbling on my words. This isn't actually how I envisioned this to go. Later, I'll take off Curse Swamp and I'll put on Virginia's thing, but she needs to get to... what is it? Level 25 first, so right around the corner. So Curse Swamp is on for now. to give them initiative -10, evasion -30, and PP -1 to cavalry targets. But my thing that I actually want to do here is Iron Veil. Activates at the start of battle, grants 50% guard rate and plus 30 physical defense to all allies. So Albin's like kind of medium defensive-ish. He does have a shield slot. He can take some hits here. Not a whole lot, preferably. But once I get that, I don't think he's going to care all that much, and he'll be a pretty tanky dude as well, is the idea. So we're going to be tanking things out in the front. He's going to be putting a whole bunch of debuffs onto foes. Attack heroic enemies, inflicts physical defense -30, and more potency against debuff targets. If it comes down to doing that, if I don't have enough AP, again, it inflicts debuffs. If there's beasts, he'll use the Beast Slayer skill that he gets from this axe, inflict debuffs, yada yada. Over here, we don't actually need that. I just put this on for the damage because it wasn't really assigned anywhere else. This is the whole same thing that we had going on here before, where an ally gets hit and we'll just keep on following Slash over and over and over again, while also just being like a general good cleanup crew kind of person. But yeah, the whole thing going on with Selvi and Albin here is, hey, the opponents, if they're debuffed, will be doing extra damage here, so let's go ahead and do that. I guess, afflictions do count as debuffs, but debuffs don't count as afflictions. So I guess this will still work even after Curse Swamp is taken off, because if Albin attacks while they're blinded, then this will still count as a debuff target. And then they'll have physical defense -30, and then they'll still be debuffed in case I guess I wouldn't really act again because it's only the one-off that I get there, but still. And then just like the support here. And if we really, really need to, then we can stop magic attacks from doing as much damage. We can stop regular attacks from doing as much damage if Ro is attacked, or do whatever the heck. If someone's starting to run a little bit low on HP, then use a quick heal after they're hit. And restore infantry in the front row so that these two can keep on using like Royal Guard Main's Hammer and these thingamabobs here. So that's basically what's going on there. It's a little bit of a tankier squad that thrives on giving us a buff later once you're a little bit higher level, a really big buff, and majorly debuffing our foes. And then there's like my go-to tanky squad, which is basically the same as it was before. Now I've swapped in Scarlet as my dedicated healer since I didn't really need her in my Berengaria squad anymore. I could have an Elven Fencer take over her role. And it's the same kind of thing of, here's some tanky characters in the front. Every time they get hit, our mercenaries here are just going to use Following Slash and punish the foe for daring to hit them. And here's just two crazy physical tanks. If a row is attacked, or magically attacked, we shouldn't care too much. Like, that would be the one main weakness here, because they're crazy physical defense-wise. Look at that, one magic defense with 50 physical defense. So, having Scarlet here will help in that way, and also give us another type of damage, considering this is all physical attacks. In case there's someone really physically defensive on the other side, now we can use magic attacks and kind of take them out that way, while being, like, really good on support and making sure my wall doesn't die. And by keeping my wall alive as best we can, we'll be getting more and more damage off of attacks like this. Attack all enemies, damage increases the less HP the user has. Stuff like that, damage increases the more HP the user has. Yeah, so basically, Bertrand and Hodrick are going to be eating damage. Baroness and Magellan are going to be like, hey, you ate damage? Time for the foe to eat more damage as punishment. Support and magic attacks, while being able to provide healing assists. So that's how I've set up my squads. It actually took me quite a while since the last session kind of thinking this all out, but I got it set up, and now I'm feeling prepared to just kind of sweep through a whole bunch of stuff. We can finish off Bastorius here in a hot second, or we can just go to some of these much higher level maps and go get like some endgame equipment, which I am tempted to do, and I think I'm going to do. I'm pretty sure Battle for Sorm was the map that I went to when I was doing that story mode or story difficulty kind of speed run to beat the game thing. So I think that's what I'm going to try and do here. So yeah, a few hours there between the between those, it seems like. So yeah, let's try doing Battle for Sorm and see how it goes, and see if I can access some endgame shops. Not let you pass, child, be gone, or else. But yeah, OMG, you're not paying. Oh, I didn't need to talk to him. I need to deploy to stage. Not paying Twitch Turbo subscription? Also, hey, what's Twitch Turbo subscription? Did you just get like an ad for that? Wait, that's like the other, that's the Twitch exclusive version of Prime, as opposed to getting Amazon Prime and linking it. Or whatever the heck is going on there. Enemy is much higher level than you. Your chance of victory will be slim. I don't know about that. But how's it going today? Is there Samra and Carvia? How be things here? Ow, my joints! Liberations command post is captured. Through the enemy command post. Stage start. Well, not quite like YouTube Premium. YouTube Premium is ad-free. Wait, unless they change Turbo and that's like how it works now or something. Because, yeah, I think I can probably just wreck things. This is the layout I use for this game. Like, my level 25, 32, 23, 31, 31, whereas my enemies are 38, 30, everyone's 38.
I'll show you what a witch can do.
They can't do anything. There's nothing they can do about this. They don't have any squads that are designed to be able to deal with this. Also, maybe I should switch the leader to the flyer so I can just get past these mines and stuff.
Danger comes for us.
Deploy a citadel that increases damage dealt by 20%. But you can't do damage to me. You die before you even get the chance.
What magic should
Oh,
I
you
grace
will
you
be
with?
doing some damage to me with magical assist, but I guess that gets healed. So it's still good to have some healers around just in case for that. But yeah, so you're just kind of gonna get absolutely wrecked here. Hasten strike, parry, so we don't care. Yeah, so these squads will sometimes take damage from hasten strikes from sword masters. Yeah, no crit percent down. Then we charge Trinity Rain, and it charges instantly. And then we set it off, not before we get plus 50% magic attack, and then everyone dies. So, yeah. Immediate level up.
My bowstring grows tauter.
No, that screws with my entire strategy because I can only have one activates at the beginning of battle. So, no, do not do that, as a matter of fact. Thank you.
Say the word.
So,
I'm
yeah.
on my way.
Here.
Maybe next time.
There we go.
I'll show you what a witch can do.
I guess I'll do this quickly without consuming stamina then if you're gonna so kindly come over
Let's
here.
see what you're capable of.
Oh, I actually eat a little bit of damage here. I wonder who goes down. I wonder who it be and how. Just out of curiosity. 53 now. What if I do this? 78. Just kind of curious here. 91. And I don't kill them. They're doing something to screw with Yana. Alright, Pure Field is not going off. So what is going on with them? Unit details for those guys. So what do they have that activates at the... Oh, they probably decrease... For an allies hit by magic attack, negate the next magic damage dealt to a row of allies. Yeah, that's something that'll screw with this squad a little bit. I think when I did this, yeah, I actually kill them. I don't know why that changes the RNG, but hey, sometimes you gotta finagle it a little bit.
I'll start.
All right, well,
Watch keenly.
we'll see what happens here.
We will.
Yeah, so that guy lives because he had the magic immunity. And then we have to find a way to kill him. All right. Okay. I don't think any of my dudos die, though. In that case. Yeah. And then you die to Ice Bolt. Okay. So this still works.
Closer to my former strength.
All right. Let's fix that. You're gonna do the thingamabob that makes it so I can barely move, right? I'm fairly certain. You're gonna do like greater gravity here, which is gonna be annoying.
Simply say the word. It'll
Here,
be
move
done.
in. Let's bring another one of my busted squads out to play.
Allow me.
Whee! Away we go. I'll bring another one. I can never go wrong with this squad. That squad's not acting super fast. I can always bring my Cav squad. That's what I can do. Like, again, I'm super under-leveled compared to this
They're
map,
after us.
but it doesn't really matter very much. And it is a very short map. I just need to defeat the boss over there.
Until my dying breath.
What if I just go do this?
I advance.
Someone will die, but it's a worthy sacrifice, and my ultra kill squads will still be alive, so
I stake my honor on this.
I'm here.
I eat less damage then.
You have my aid.
And I have this stamina to burn here for this, so sure, should I do that? Is this one where I should move Gloucester to the back? Nope. 59 damage. Okay. Because, yeah, there are definitely some times that Gloucester should be in the back.
I'm here.
All right, I definitely don't need to do that. All right, Gamel's in the front. And Gamel... Yeah, okay, he's not buffing anybody. I'm pretty sure I had it set up before that Travis would be buffing my allies even more. I don't need a Vitality Talisman. I knew something was missing from this squad. And I was just about to turn it off and put on Evade to help my survivability here even more. But I guess that is not the case. I was using Dancer's Bracelet, I'm fairly certain. So Powerful Call for Cavalry. But I want to dodge things right now. It doesn't change the amount of damage that I'm receiving here. Now that I'm doing that, though, just out of curiosity. Yeah, still 112 damage. So, let's switch with Gloucester. You might go down, but whatever. That is fine. Oh, you have quick cast. So that you can act immediately. I wonder if it would have been okay then if Gloucester was at the back and Gamma was at the back. Well, I guess it's a range attack, so you'll always hit 2 Dudos. So someone was going to have to go down. I guess I'm not dodging the ice coffin with Evade. Oh, well. That's okay, Gamel. So. Yeah. Under-leveled, huh? Can barely even feel it. Alright. Alright, we don't need Gamel for the squad to keep working, so I can use this in future battles still if I want. Just out of curiosity. Yeah, I mean, like...
Your decree made manifest.
Alright, there goes the gravity well.
I'll show you what a witch can do.
Alright, I would eat a bunch of damage there, so it's time for this squad.
Allow me. We march.
Simply say the word. Don't worry.
Okay. Well...
I see you don't value your life.
Well... Then we do this.
We can do this.
And yeah, this wasn't even a squad that I made specially for this stream. This is a squad that I've been using for the past several streams. Because again, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. This squad is so good. Alright, you're not doing much with Primus Edge. Maybe you should just lead with the other attack. Is what you should do. Maybe. Even if you don't have any summon fairies to boost its damage. I don't know. Well. Sweet. Alright, here come a whole bunch of levels. Alright, grab this. Just out of curiosity. Yeah, we'd be cool there. We are A-okay. I do have Vitality. Nice, okay. Alright.
You have my aid.
Yeah. So now let's show how this squad works. So I'm not exactly guaranteed to go first in this squad. But good luck going before me with how much initiative we have. So, you know, and there's even more initiative. And then Glacial Rain. And then we do it immediately. And then we make it a true strike. And then we buff its damage. And then everyone dies. Well, not everyone dies, I guess, because we're a little bit under-leveled. But anyone that survives is frozen. And then they're just easy pickings. So, yeah.
I'll make her dream a reality.
So, yeah, what you gonna do?
Your will shall be done.
Yeah, this squad is good there, too. I don't want to hit those mines, but, like...
Proceeding apace.
Here, go this way. You're just running straight for my thing. I can deploy someone here who can deal with that, right?
To the skies.
Just out of curiosity.
Service.
We're fine with that.
It's ours.
Alright.
Allow me.
Well,
I'll show you what a witch can do.
alright, this squad then, how about?
Yeah,
Yeah, so I can't just, like, immediately clean up or anything. Alright, let's see here. Get the ready here. Alright, so before things go terribly wrong here, go ahead and save. Save here, how about? And then... yeah, so we fight these guys. There's not really a whole lot they can do, though. So, get debuffed. Now, they're blinded. Now, these guys in the back are... never mind, they're not stunned. They're dead, actually. Now, these guys are blinded and stunned. So they won't be able to act for quite a hot second. Well, Incapacitated, incapacitated. No longer stunned. Just kidding, they're stunned again.
Better heal up.
There. Yeah, bet.
Are you impressed?
What can they do?
Victory is ours.
What can they really do? What, I'm healing now? Oh, because I leveled up and got an extra HP. Alright, well,
Victory shall be swift.
I'm here.
yeah, so I'll do a little bit more here. 73 damage. Are you gonna go down? 48 damage. That's not enough. Put anyone in the front? We'll see what happens with this. How about? Let's give it a go. Because I don't know what I'm gonna use for a thumbnail here otherwise. One of my squads. Sure, that. Initiative down.
Easy now.
Maybe that screws with me a little bit.
Aim and let us strike
Okay,
together.
doesn't screw with me too much. We're still faster than you, despite the level gap.
You
All right.
wanna thank me?
But I guess we can't inflict you with frozen.
Offensive.
Okay,
Do not cede.
well. Okay, well, you do go down. Sucks to suck. Okay, so it's just those two left. Whoa, the damage.
Raise your guard.
Yeah, it's really Unify here that's gonna be doing the significant damage.
I'll suffer no defeat.
Okay. So then,
Shall see it done.
yeah, why not?
Ready.
But I'd like experience to go to a squad where everyone is up. I don't have the privilege.
Until my
Time to die.
advance. For the people
Sorry,
of
Gamel.
Earth,
Really? Okay. Well, time to die. Don't know how that magic assist changes with the RNG to make me not just kill you guys, but okay then.
we strive together.
Okay. Somehow we'll get damage, probably with Gloucester. Because Gloucester does wicked damage.
I've got you.
Dark Flame. Yeah, and then there's Burn on one of you.
We can do this.
More buffs. Oh, there we go.
Behold,
I mean, they start doing wicked damage after they've buffed themselves enough times as well. Okay, let's see it. Venomax. Oh, not actually as much as I thought it would be, but you're poisoned and burned now.
Don't despair.
More buffs. Sweet. All right.
His royal name.
'tis my undying spirit which
My lance
Oh, I
grows ever sharper.
cut him off.
Best thief in the biz.
By the star's guidance.
Can you speak up? The music's so much louder than you.
standing.
Anyway, I just beat one of the endgame maps. The sub on True Zenoiran as opposed to story difficulty like I cheesed it over with before and followed that one YouTube guide to just beat the game fast. This time it's by my own squads, my own merit. And yeah, I could do the rest of the Cornian liberation battles or territory battles, whatever they're called, but meh, I just kind of wanted to unlock one and get this one grinding map unlocked and an endgame shop because I thought that'd be fun.